there was a man named Edgar Cayce who claimed to be a well-known, basically psychic, right? And according to him, he claimed that he was able to access these Akashic or Akasha records. And believe it or not, this Edgar dude was actually very popular like a century ago. And I mean, like really popular. Like people would call him up for a bunch of different things. And it's kind of funny because I feel like whenever we think about like calling up a psychic or something, right? You know, most people think, you know, oh, you know, let me talk to my dead spouse or, you know, my grandma or grandpa or something like that. No, they were calling this dude I'm not making this up. They were calling this dude to like figure out where they should drill oil at in Texas and other business ventures like that. So I want you to think about that. That's how serious they took this dude, that they had oil rigs, like oil drilling companies and different like business tycoons trying to call this dude to figure out where they should drill for oil in Texas. This guy, Edgar, also was trying to make predictions about how LA and New York were going to like fall or something between the years 1932 and 1936. They're still here today, so I don't necessarily know what he meant by that, right? I don't know if he meant fall for good or, you know, I don't know. I'm pretty sure, you know, it's a psychic. I guarantee there's criticisms about his validity, and there's chances are where sometimes he got something right, whether it was because he already had expert knowledge in it or he had some kind of insider tip. You know, that's the way this works, right? He was arrested in 1935 because he was practicing medicine without a license, but then they put him on probation, which again, I think is interesting, right? You know, they could have easily called this dude a quack and just kind of blackballed him, but they were just like, you know, just watch yourself for next time. He also had another crazy prediction that he was going to be reincarnated in the year 2100, and he was going to be so random. He was going to be reincarnated in Nebraska, right? Because he said he couldn't go back to his hometown in California because California was going to be in the ocean. Now, what's kind of freaky about that, and again, this goes back to just knowledge, right? There are a few scenarios where people believe that the entire West Coast is going to be no more, possibly in the next 100 years, right? Believe it or not. Matter of fact, don't freak out, but one of those predictions is saying that the West Coast is going to be no more in like less than 10 years. Thank you for checking out the video. Please be sure to give us a like and a follow. Just starting out on TikTok, and it will go a long way if you guys could help us out with that. Stick around for more. We got more coming to you.